Hi, this is Hot Springs Scott Maddox, your mayor, coming to you for July 2017 monthly update. Let's first talk about the City Hall. City of Hot Springs will be moving down to the corner of Palm and Pearson here real soon. The City Manager's office, Mayor's office, City Council office, and City Clerk's office will be there in the next couple weeks. We hope to start the new construction of the new City Hall very soon, which will then move the rest of City Hall there over the next year or so. The moving wall, the Vietnam Memorial, has come to Desert Hot Springs, and we wanted to thank all the volunteers for all your support. It's a very moving moment to see the wall here again in the last 6 years. We're still having town halls in our community. We're going to be continuing that series up till about October of this year. So check out our website, follow us on Facebook, or check deserthot.com, and you can see when the next town hall meeting is. Met with the advocates of the library and the friends of the library to talk about our library services here in Desert Hot Springs. If you're interested in being part of that, let me know, and I'd like to give you an introduction to some of our friends and advocates of the library here in Desert Hot Springs as they work towards expanding our services here for our library, maybe even a new library in the future. We recently had a grand opening for our new dog park here in Desert Hot Springs at Rotary Park here in Desert Hot Springs, just above Julius Corsini Elementary School, at the very east end of the city, right up Hacienda. So if you follow Hacienda all the way up to Don English Way, take a left, follow it through the cul-de-sac, you'll run into Rotary Park there. It's an actual dog park. You have big and large, or small and large dogs for this park. This is also the first of 2 dog parks in our community. The second dog park at Wadman Park has already started construction. It will be open very soon also. So for all your animal lovers out there, you have a dog park in your community. Talking about park upgrades, we've been doing quite a bit throughout our parks. The problem we have is a lot of vandalism. So if you see vandalism or you see somebody vandalizing our parks, please stop them. That's the taxpayer money that goes out the window that could go to new playground equipment, swings. It could go to new fields in our community, but we have to spend that taxpayer money repairing those damages. So take some time, really love your parks in the community, and watch for, in the near future, a new park master plan that the City of Desert Hot Springs will be working on developing more parks in our community. Roads and median upgrades, you'll see a lot of road projects going on in the next couple of years as we receive millions of dollars in grant funding along Palm Drive. You also see some median upgrades in the 2 Bunch Palms and Palm Drive area. That's dedicated money that you spend at the gas pump, funds that are designated through grants and other organizations. Those are funds that go into a certain account and then spend on upgrades. We want to enhance our city for our visitors and our residents, make you proud of your communities. Our summer schedule, we go dark for the month of August, no meetings in the month of August, and back on September 5th. Desert Hot Springs Daily is always a great calendar to go to. It's free, no taxpayer money has been spent on this calendar. It's donated by the community, and it's an easy way for you to put your events on there, see what events are happening in Desert Hot Springs. So if you have a chance, go to dhsdaily.com and see exactly what's going on in Desert Hot Springs. I'd like to take a moment and talk about the tax measure here in Desert Hot Springs. A lot of people are wondering why the City of Desert Hot Springs tax measure that's going to expire in 2020 is being put back on the ballot here this year. The reasons for is that our police department needs to continue the revenue that's coming in. $5 million of the tax revenues that come into the City of Desert Hot Springs comes from your parcel tax that you pay and the utility user taxes that we pay. You'll have a choice whether you want to vote for it or not, but here are some of the facts. If you do vote for it and it does pass, this will be a permanent tax on the households. Instead of $135 a residential home, it'll actually go down to $103. So it's a decrease in your property tax. But with that said, these taxes go straight to our police department and our public safety. $5 million of it. Imagine an $8 million budget that our police department has, and losing $5 million, how devastating that would be. And a $15 million budget that we have in our community, it's almost a third of our budget. So with that said, really do your homework on this tax measure. You, the people, can actually reverse this tax measure at any time. That's the way it's written. And also, at any time, the City Council can lower those taxes if more revenue comes in the future. So do your homework on it, learn about it, ask questions about it, and listen to some of the town halls and the discussions that we're going to have in the future. We lost a long-time hero in Desert Hot Springs, John H. Furbee. He was a long-time donor to the City of Desert Hot Springs youth programs. He was a Rotarian. He spent time on our Planning Commission and a Mission Springs Water District board member. He passed away recently, and losing him in his community is losing a pillar of our community, and we're very saddened to say that he's gone today. But his legacy lives on with our aquatic center being named after him and the much donations that he's made to our community. With that said, take a moment of prayer for his family, and we'll miss you, John.